Are we back? Y'all let me know. This is ghetto, okay? Very ghetto. Just wait to see the first. We're back. Okay. Oh, Jesus, be offense. And I knew something was going to go wrong. I literally said, should I tamper with things? That's what happens. That is what happens. Somebody tell me what happened. It's very ghetto, Mocha Biba. It's very ghetto. It's very ghetto. What I got is that Mark Anthony is really winning over whoever the girl who's on a date with, the girl with the braids. And then Blake and the other girl have a nickname, Susu. And he won't really like commit to any kind of future talk. He's just saying, oh, maybe I'd have a soft spot for a girl that I make a nickname with or whatever. I don't know. I was kind of lost, guys. Y'all tell me what happened. Mark is with Mercedes. Who is Mark? Oh, not who is Mark. Okay, so Mercedes has the braids. And who's this next girl? Who's this next woman? Blake is very sus. Very sus, absolutely. Why am I not seeing comments? Like, what is going on right now? It's not back on for me. Hold on, let me refresh the page. Maybe that's the issue. Oh, God. There we go.
Going into the date with Andre,
Go ahead and grab an apron, okay?
I know that I really want to get to know him. I am trying to share experience that brings me peace when I'm looking to escape from the world.
You get
Painting
peace from
does
Andre?
that for me.
Oh,
Hello.
painting.
Cynthia. Wow, good to see you.
Always a pleasure. You're making me blush. Stop.
Haven't started yet. Very, very excited that Cynthia is my date. She makes it feel easy to talk to her and just to vibe. How does that work when a beautiful woman like you blushes? What happens?
That tells you that there's something there. You might have a chance.
A little bit.
It's something about Dre that I like, and
Tell
I
us.
want to know what that is.
We want
I
to
can
know
help
too.
peel back those layers and really get to know the guy behind the smile. I invited you here because I wanted to spend more time with you.
Yes.
To do the things that I love to do, which is painting. Hopefully, you know, it'll allow you to free your mind like me, and we can
Yes.
just dove into something more serious.
I like that.
All right, we're gonna start painting.
A lot of paint. Some people off the canvas.
Oh, wow.
Good. It's pretty.
So, what are you looking for in a woman?
The first thing is companionship. Are we compatible? Yeah, I like womanly women.
Soft.
Okay.
Yes.
So what if you encounter a woman that is not so soft? And maybe she's not soft because she went through certain things in life and she never got to experience what a real man was like. Would you have patience and would you be willing to teach?
Absolutely. By that question, I can already assume I know you're a strong woman. That's very attractive.
So being strong made me develop a type of defense mechanism where I can weed out the crap. I need a guy to see past the shield
Yes.
in order to get to the softer side, because there's a much softer side than the shield.
So How receptive are you in a relationship?
I'm very receptive because I learned that many things probably went left because I wasn't open. And I told myself, I'm only robbing myself, and I don't want to do that. So moving forward, I am very open, and I'm TV.
Yeah, Tissue?
Oh, thank you. You know, I'm human, and
Of course.
a lot of times my exterior don't allow men to see it, but I'm open now.
I understand.
What's important to me is that I
Cynthia.
can always be 100% of myself.
I felt like that was a good step. I was even more attracted to her to know that she was vulnerable to tell me, and that's not something everyone can do, especially on a first official date. I'm just glad that she was able to put her heart out on the table with me, and I definitely promise I'm going to take good care of that.
I want to thank you for coming to meet me, you know? I had
Thank
a
you for
great time.
opening up. One thing I promise you is that I will never take advantage of that vulnerability. And I would like to know more about you.
Same here.
Hopefully there's another date coming.
Looks like it. I can see
So-
the forecast.
I'm feeling more and more comfortable with Dre. To see Dre's reaction after that moment of vulnerability, he opened so many doors during that time. And I was just like, oh yeah, he's the one.
No, Cynthia, no.
Thank you.
He's not the one. You know, Alexis, I was gonna ask about the accent because it sounds like he's got something like stuck in his mouth.
The
Like, I
assignment
don't.
from Tommy is to do something that we love to do.
Understand.
So I decided to rent a couple of bikes and invite Fabrice over to the park to just take a ride with me on the track
But
and
that's
get
not
to
a
know each other a
Haitian
little bit more.
accent.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, how are you? I was taking
Great.
selfies, excuse me.
It's okay. What a beautiful, beautiful surprise.
I ride my bike at least 3 or 4 times a week, so I figured we share that in common.
I love it.
Let's do it.
I
You
love
want to
it,
take a
baby.
ride?
I would love to.
Ready?
Let's do this.
Okay.
When I walked up, I was so happy to see Corvia. She's very nice, very pretty. She's got a great figure. She's a fun girl. It was nice to see her.
The breeze feels so good.
The breeze is great, right?
Yes.
But I know the kind of woman she is. She's gonna be self-conscious about her hair, the sweating.
So romantic.
This is a woman that you gotta get her in a setting and try to get deep with her and see what's under this hard shell that she's built around her.
So, did you like that? Was it
That
fun?
was awesome. What
Okay.
a fantastic idea you had.
Okay, good.
I
I'm
love
glad.
it. A lot of fun. Yeah.
Tell me about your business. What is that like? How long have you been running your own business?
So I started my first brand when I was 27, and I
Okay.
kept it
Wow.
for 10 years.
Wow.
Yes, and
That's
I
awesome.
sold it, in 2014.
This is a trick.
What do you mean?
Literally, I was asked, what are you looking for? I said, a man that has built and sold a business.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. Seriously, it's not about the monetary aspect.
Yeah, something to
wanted
do with
to-
it, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But hear me
let's do
out.
something.
No, hear
when you
me
talk to
out.
me, look, don't worry about the things you tell me. I understand those things. If I looked like you, I'd be exactly like you. Believe me. So what do you like to do for fun?
I love to motivate people and inspire people on social media.
You're so young. So actually, one of my first loves was actually from Puerto Rico. So I understand you much more than you can imagine.
But you're not even
the thing
listening
with
to
you
her.
is that I feel you're so distant that it actually makes me uncomfortable.
Oh my
because
God.
Are you really giving me the whole you?
Why are you so sure that you know me better than I know myself? And then tell me that I'm not being open and honest. I'm offended. I'm an open book. But I just try to focus on the moment.
You're hilarious, girl.
Not old dad. Okay. Let's talk about a few things. Cynthia. I'm half and half when it comes to Cynthia, okay? Sometimes I feel like Cynthia gives perfect answers. And it's almost like too perfect. And I'm like, I don't know. But she did get vulnerable this episode. And I mean, tears don't always mean vulnerability, but she did get vulnerable. So I'm like, okay, all right. I really do like her. I just wonder how much of it is a representative and how much of it is legit. You know what I mean? And then you guys are suspect of Cocoa Puff. I am too, mainly because of the Cocoa Puff. That is the biggest reason. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not trying to find out where these people are from. The website is so crappy now. They just have the name, age, and job. Yeah, I don't know. Own is not doing a great job with this whole thing. And then the conversation with Corvia, I feel her on the fact that Granddaddy P is not really allowing her to open herself up. But then on the other hand, I'm like, well, I'm not really seeing her delve more into herself, which is what Fabrice is. It's like a chicken before the egg situation, right? I feel like he doesn't allow her to open up. She doesn't open up, which means he's frustrated that she's not opening up. It's just like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. He's a know-it-all. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Cocoa Puff. That is going to be his name forever. I can't even comprehend Fabrice's scene. He just wants a trophy wife. Absolutely, that's all he wants. It's like, you're a beautiful girl. You look young. You're spry. You're spry. You want somebody who's got a big bank? I got that. So let's get together. And it's like, that's not enough for a partnership. I feel like they're both looking for not the best things. And unfortunately, they both fit the bill of the things that they're looking for in each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Granddaddy's looking for a sugar baby. Oh, yes. I think last week one of y'all called him a splendid daddy. Yeah. Yes, spry. He's looking for somebody spry. Fabrice is just hilarious. Ridiculous. Where's the thing about him dating some young girl from PR? Where's this thing about him dating some young girl from PR? Oh, from Puerto Rico. I don't know. Yeah, he is gross. It's definitely giving grimy. It's giving predatory. I'm glad that it's not heavily on the sexual talk this week, but no. Not with it. Don't like him. It's a no for me, dog. Corona led with... not Corona. Guys, her name is Corvia. You guys.
Me and Morgan decide, why not a picnic with Lyndon and Tony? We love the beach, we love great food, and we both have a certain level of interest in both guys.
You
Hi,
are
guys.
right. Ladies. Hi, ladies. Hi.
Hey, you.
How you doing? I knew it was you. You miss me.
I've probably been talking on the phone with Lyndon and Tony more so than anyone else. And I really wanted to get some time with them in person. Just kind of balancing my two crushes.
Are we gonna like
Thank you,
pop
baby.
it, pop it like a celebration? Pop it.
You know, he does this for a living, so he's real good at it.
Right.
I'm happy that Marcia and Morgan invited me out. It could have just been me and them two, you know, but Tony came along.
What more you can ask for, right?
Marcia is cool and funny, and Morgan. I've been trying to go on a date with Morgan since the mixer.
So how you ladies doing?
We don't need a repeat.
We're
So
excited.
let's do this.
So Tommy tasked us this week.
Oh, wow,
to
right
host-
to the point. That was fast, right?
Yeah. So we have to get to know you guys, show our personalities with the date.
Okay.
And then also let you guys know a little bit about us, you know? Maybe some things that we wouldn't have shared.
So do share.
This is a big ask for me.
Wow.
Because I don't be
Okay.
telling people my business like
Tell
that.
us your
Okay.
business.
But let me think, what would I want to share with you guys? Oh, I got a great one.
What's up?
I've never been in love before.
Oh, wow.
You've never been in love
For real?
before?
I don't know what that feels like.
You never felt like I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this person?
Not for love, you know. It was like, okay, I'll do it. But
You
that
making
feeling,
a decision versus a feeling.
that feeling, that connection.
Morgan's an older woman, and I know she had experience in her life, but she never been in love. I won't say it's red flag, but I need to question that more.
We
You
do
ready
need
to
to
fall in love?
question that.
That's the question.
Being that I have never experienced those feelings before,
Right.
it's gonna be really difficult for me to just be like, yeah, I can fall. I want to fall in love,
Yeah.
and I like my options right here, right now.
These are two good options right here.
Two really great options.
Yeah, probably two of the best options.
Yeah. I agree.
Coming into this process was like a big deal for me. You know, just my lifestyle and stuff like that.
You putting yourself out there.
And putting myself out there.
Right.
Being vulnerable.
I think that's you're cool, but it's important that you say that vulnerability because it's so much more to you.
Yeah.
I appreciate his honesty. Most people are not comfortable saying that.
You want to take a walk?
Yeah.
Clearly we're friends, but let's see if he gives me a little bit more.
We exchanged numbers, you know.
We did, and you didn't use it.
I know, I'm sorry.
That's like a...
I know. This whole schedule has been kind of tough for me. I'm like a nighttime person, you know?
But we make time for the things. I'm not going to let you out there easily.
No, you shouldn't.
We make time for the...
For the things we want to make
It's
time
a beautiful
for.
process. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, beautiful women, specifically you.
I didn't know you felt that way about me.
Sure you did. Huh? That eye contact is everything.
Yeah, you always give me eye contact.
Yeah?
I like it, though.
Yeah?
Stare at me, baby.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. I like an aggressive man. He's letting it be known how he feels about me. That kind of stuff turns me on. It makes me even more interested in him.
Yeah, I'm here with intentions of finding that special woman.
You're of course, you know, attracted to a lot of the people here, you know what I'm saying?
Now, most importantly, I'm attracted to you, so that's all that matters.
Most importantly?
Yeah, but I want you to just...
Kind of let go and kind of relax,
What's the attraction?
Yeah, don't miss this opportunity to show Lyndon, like...
I feel it. Can I just take an opportunity right now? You told me to take opportunities.
I thought you was gonna say something.
No. Clearly, I read Marcia's body language wrong, but she was in my airspace, you know what I mean? And she was looking at my lips. She really was. It's refreshing hanging out with you, even though you didn't want to kiss me.
Don't internalize that. I swear to God, I'm
Nah,
ridiculous.
I've been known to jump the gun on the smooches. I'm not even in the front.
You're a smoocher.
I'm a smoocher.
I think I let Lyndon down well with the rejection. He's slow to open up. It was important that I let him know I misunderstood him because I didn't want him to go back into his shell. And I think he handled it well. Lyndon is like the easiest guy to talk to.
What kind of man can you be in my life? I haven't experienced before.
Right. Number one is, as a man, I want to make you safe and secure. Definitely the relationship with God.
Beautiful.
Just to pray with you, enjoying life with you, building with you, giving you a hug, rubbing your feet, you know, all those man things. So I would definitely bring that to the table.
I'm not looking for a perfect man, but it is important for me to have a man that has his own intimate relationship with Jesus. It's hard to find that. I haven't found that in my whole entire life. So that's amazing, and I'm really happy to hear that.
When Morgan and I get together, we always have a great time. You know, it's that chemistry is there. That look that she give me, definitely I want to explore more with Morgan and see where it leads.
I'm happy you're here.
I am too. I'm happy you get.
Yeah. Tony's a gentleman. He's sweet to me. He's kind to me. He lets me know that I'm important to him and that he's definitely interested in me. But I am a little cautious moving forward with Tony because he is very well known amongst the ladies. You know, I call him Smooth Tony from up top. So I want to see if Smooth Tony from up top is just smooth with me or is he smooth with everybody else.
I'll continue.
All right.
Okay. So you guys are clocking my face, and it's because I have a lot of thoughts when it comes to all four people, honestly. When it comes to Tony, last week you guys were saying he gives the vibe that he's kind of controlling. I don't know if I would say controlling. I just because I haven't seen it, that's not to say that's not true. I just haven't seen it. He speaks very well. He speaks very well, but I've yet to hear him get vulnerable. He constantly talks about Jesus and I have a great relationship with Christ and I'm a Christian man, a God-fearing man. Great. And I don't even want to make it seem like I'm diminishing that because I'm a Christian as well. I'm here looking for the you as Tony. Who are you beyond being a God-fearing person? It's yeah, I take Tony with a grain of salt, Mammy. I don't know. It's a lot of religion talk, and it seems like he's trying to present as a great person, but are you? Can we get to know you to know if you are a great person? I don't know. And then, yes, you are still an individual beyond Christianity. You know what I mean? Anyways, then you have Morgan says she's never been in never at your big age. I don't know. It's giving F girl. I don't know, you guys. Being God fairy don't mean your husband material. Absolutely. Girl, I was watching Alone and it felt weird. Yeah, I don't know. The internet was hating on you, girl. Hating. That's a red flag for Morgan, right? It's a red flag for me as well. I don't know. There's something off about that. And I'm wondering, okay, so has it been that you're not emotionally available? Has it been you constantly pick the wrong person? Like, are you actively not trying to find somebody to, I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense. If you were in your 20s, okay. At this age, never been in love. I don't know. And then Lyndon, of course. Nope, don't want it. Do not want it.
With Demario, I'm excited. We have been talking about getting together. I know he's adventurous, but I'm just not sure if he's like country adventurous. So I just want to see what this city man can do with a country girl.
How
exactly,
you doing?
Lakeisha.
Good seeing you.
You have on boots?
Hey. When I found out Jeffrey picked me for this
Maybe,
date,
Layla, maybe.
I was excited, but I was a little taken back because it's like, I'm supposed to ride horses in the middle of Miami?
Emma, you ever done it before?
So my uncle actually had a farm when I was a little girl, so I used to ride ponies all the time. He's adventurous, but
I'm a newbie. I'll do my best to give you a quick lesson so you get the hang of it, okay? There we go. Oh. There we go. Good job, buddy. So relax your hands, grab the reins, and just kiss. Like that. Good job, guys. We're gonna go a little fast.
She's already wild.
There she goes. Okay. Balance. Don't touch your belly, girl. Balance.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Honestly, Jeffrey, she was wrestling with the horse almost.
Are you ready?
Not really. I like to slow ride. Like, let's do a little gallop, but I don't know if I'm ready to be jumped up and down.
You got it, dude.
I'm a pretty quick learner.
Perfect.
So good.
Now let's go on the board
Look
over
at you.
here.
Relax.
I was riding like I've been there every day of the week.
Okay. That's this big
You
boy.
want to do it again?
No, we're good. So
Shout out to SZA. It's cuffing season. All the girls been needing a big boy.
Us to take some of the guys out to do something that we like to do. So I decided to take Lyndon out to a wine bar because it's a nice relaxing time for me to get a little turn up in a different environment.
This is unexpected.
Hey, how are you? Lyndon seemed to be really fun, really authentic, so I wanted to get to know a little bit more about him.
You've been here before?
I haven't. I have never
Well, you
been
like
here before.
wine.
I love wineries. I like to do wine tasting.
Yeah, that's me. I'm in nightlife. You know, I'm on the scene.
So when you say on
That's
the
me.
scene, like with you being a part of a process looking for love and relationships, like how do you feel like that fits into your lifestyle?
It doesn't.
I'm so glad like
It
that.
doesn't fit.
I chose you to come here.
I know this has
'Cause
been an
it's
amazing experience.
One of the biggest reasons why I wanted to bring you here is because like stuff like this means a lot to me.
Right.
When I was a little girl, I was surrounded by this.
Right.
And I was kind of taken away from that when my mom and dad divorced.
So family values are very important
Oh my
to you?
God. Yes. And we kind of talked before about you not having any kids. What does that look like for you dating a mom with children?
Right. You have proven track record that you can handle financial management,
Yeah.
time management. I think that's really big. I don't have any kids like you said, so I find that it's very attractive and I can help you with that for sure.
And that's what I love about you. I feel like you kind of go in with an open mind.
My connection with Jeffrey by the end of the day was flourishing. We both heard each other's side, and I'm excited to see her again. I think we have great chemistry.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
I I definitely could see myself moving forward with Demario on this journey.
Jeffrey, no.
He is a little bit more laid back, but we're talking about getting our cowboy hats and doing this again. Your hand just kind of glides. It's like perfect where it goes.
I spend the most of my time in an office, so it's nightlife, but it's not so much partying.
Honestly, you having the lifestyle that you do with nightlife doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
I like a person who can have some balance where we can enjoy our time together, but we can also go out, we can party, we can turn up together.
I mean, I'm the same way.
So Tommy asked us to tell us something that you don't normally divulge this early in the dating process. So for me,
Yeah.
I usually compare the men I date.
To each other?
Yes.
Is that a good thing or a
It's
bad
unhealthy.
These people
I'm
aren't
trying
talking
to get
about
over that
anything.
so that I can really see people for who they are
thing?
and give them the chance that they deserve, if they deserve it.
Yeah, cheers to that, man. It was unexpected, but it was pleasant to see Jonique. We get each other. I 100% think it's a privilege to learn intimate details about somebody. Being vulnerable to people that you just met is really hard.
It is.
It's been a challenge for me.
But that's
you know,
good.
but
Challenge
so much
brings growth.
Exactly.
It's very refreshing seeing a different side of Lyndon. There's deeper levels to people other than just the club. And that's what I was looking to pull out of Lyndon during this date.
I feel like if me and you party, we're gonna paint the town red.
That's a good sign,
We're
dog.
gonna light this bitch on fire.
Listen, I know how to have a good time.
That's all we got from this date. We didn't learn anything about anybody. All we learned from them is that they love to party. They love to party. I didn't learn anything about them. I mean, Janique compares people, and then Linda talk about I love learning about intimate details. Intimate. It's me searching for these intimate details that he speaks of because. Please. Yeah. Listen, I'm in my 20s and I'm over clubs. So I feel all of y'all. My expressions. Tony is trying to say all the perfect words. All of these so-called connections seem forced. I agree with you, Miss China. Yeah. So Lyndon and Jonique, they might actually be a good match just because they might not be ready for something that's serious. And that's not to say that somebody who likes clubbing is not ready for a serious relationship. I just feel like I'm not getting vulnerability from them. I'm not getting much transparency from them. It's just kind of like, I'm here for a good time. Let's have a good time together. And then if something might spark from that, cool. But we're going to start off with a good time. So I don't know. And then who was on the other date? Jeffrey and Demario. Miss Jeffrey, you want a fourth child? Dealing with Demario, you're adopting a child. And I don't know if anybody else felt the same way, but when she was like, oh, so I tell you about my life, like, what do you think? And he's like, well, I can see that you're very put together. You're financially responsible. Like, you can take care of your kid. Like, the things he was saying and the way that he was saying it made me feel like, I can come here and be protected by you. I don't know. It just felt like she would be a come up for him because she's already so settled and he ain't got to do nothing. He doesn't have to provide for the kids because she already got it. He doesn't have to give her a home because she already got it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah. I'm surprised Jeffrey chose him and not Andre. Like, what did I miss? I think she realized that she fell back a little bit too far, and Cocoa Puff has his eyes now on Cynthia. So yeah, you're not crazy about Jeffrey? Me either. But apparently she's wifey material according to the guys, so maybe we're missing something. I want it, I got it. Yeah. The only guy I like is Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony, I need to see him a little bit more because he came onto the scene talking about how I'm not an F-boy. So I'm like, let's see and confirm if that truly is the case. But yeah. You're seeing what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Like, the way that he was presenting things, Demario, it seemed like, oh, this is an already made home. I just got to put myself in the situation so we could just finish the picture and not necessarily have to work or build on anything, because Jeffrey got it. Jeffrey's good. I don't like it. Not vibing with majority of the cast. Neither am I, but I'm having more fun watching this season than the last, even though I agree with you. I need me Alonzo. What? Let me read that proper. Hold on.
Hello.
Laz Alonso.
Hey, Tommy.
Cynthia.
How are you?
Would you like a drink?
Yes.
I love that Tommy gets us together to talk about our experience. We have to let it out somehow.
Hey.
Since the women have the ball in their court this week, it's really important for us to talk about these connections so that we can make a really good decision.
Y'all got that Miami glow? That's what I like to see. Look at y'all. Let's chop it up. Tell me who you let discover a little bit more about you this week. Mercedes.
All right, my
Group
love.
date.
I planned it with Sue-Ann. We did a Kangoo class.
What kind of class?
Kangoo.
Kangoo.
You just bounce around. It's a real good calf workout.
Okay. How was Mark Anthony?
He's fun. He's very flirty. I like an enigma and a mystery, but like, boy, when somebody just come out shooting and they gonna shoot their shot, that is
Go
very...
for it.
I like the energy that he has behind it.
Sue-Ann, you was on a group date.
So, Blake gave me a little nickname,
What's that?
Susu.
Oh, that's cute.
Susu. It just made me see, like, he's taking action to show me, like, hey, I'm thinking about you as a person. And then I'm also feeling Anthony. His girl dad brand is great. I have 2 girls. That is so sexy to me.
All right, Morgan.
So Marcy and I took Lyndon and Tony on a picnic on the beach.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
We dig deep, like you told us to. Lyndon opened up.
He did.
Now, a bit much, because he leaned in for a kiss. Oh. Like, my neck almost snapped.
Oh, my God.
Wait, he did what now?
I just thought he was asking to tell me something. I'm not trying to kiss you, sir. I'm just trying to get more information out of you. But I enjoy Lyndon and Tony.
Tony is always like really open with me. He's been really transparent since the beginning. He told me what he's ready for, that he came here with real intentions of finding his wife. And that's amazing to me. I just need to make sure that he's intentional about me as an individual.
All right. Jonique, who are we connecting with?
Blue. We didn't really talk too much, but at the group date, I feel like he really saw me. I like someone who can really see who I am, you know? I also took Lyndon to a wine bar, and I expressed to him that I want a marriage where I can go out and have a good time with my partner, but we can also reel it back in and enjoy each other's company. And I think he really feels that same way.
All right, Cynthia.
My date was amazing with Andre.
Aw.
Okay. I did your assignment. I shared something that I wouldn't normally share, and I cried in front of him.
Oh, my God.
I was being true. I was being vulnerable. So, you know, that came with some emotions.
You let it out.
I love that.
All right, Jeffrey, tell me about the date with Demario.
So we went horseback riding.
Horseback ride.
I have some reservations, like, are you sure you're ready for a woman with kids? He doesn't have any children, but Demario gives husband energy, for sure.
All right, it's good to see some of those
Husband.
initial connections still going strong, and then
Jeffrey,
some new
your
connections
judgment
starting
is
to grow.
questionable.
Now it's time for Tough Talk. Who are the men that you are not connecting with?
I don't know anything about Demario, not one thing. I have no clue.
Y'all haven't had any conversation.
I sat in on a conversation. It was very robotic. It's no personality. I cannot place him nowhere.
My least connection be Tony. Tony does a lot of,
Mm-hmm.
and
He's a
he not
smooth
talking
guy.
about nothing.
Corvia,
Lyndon, it's a no for me. Lyndon is a player.
how do we see player?
He tried to kiss her. He tried to kiss me. He's a player.
All right, Jonique.
I would probably say Fabrice. When we did chat,
Yeah,
it was
Fabrice gotta
nothing
go.
significant. It was no sparks.
Fabrice has this idea of me. He just thinks that I'm a daddy's girl, that I'm spoiled.
How do you feel about that?
Well, him telling me that there's more and to dig deeper, it scares me because I'm like, I'm giving you me.
In the group date,
Were you, though?
y'all, he talked about sex too much.
I've dated a lot of women from a lot of places, and let me tell you, it's
No, for
extremely
real.
sexual.
He thought it was a badge of honor. Maybe his sexcapade.
He's older and he should know better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
I am not connecting with Blake. He has 3 children, and he doesn't want any more children. Then I felt like he attacked me because I wanted children. And it's fine. You have 3 kids, you're done. Respect that I don't have any, and I'm still hopeful to have my own family.
Yeah. Blake expressed to me that he hates he has to do this process because he already has found his girl.
Wait a minute.
He hates that he has to go through the process because he has found what he wants.
He was like, "You're my dream woman." And so every date I'm going on, he wants to know what time I'm getting done. Who's your top? I'm beginning to feel like I'm in a relationship without, you know.
Not being in one.
Yeah.
That's an insecure man.
I haven't been able to breathe due to Blake. He's like, I've already found my girl. It's you, and I hate to tell these women what they want to hear.
I'm not interested in a man like that.
Period.
This is too much.
The things that are being said about Blake, honestly, I was kind of taken aback because he's one of my closest connections, and that has not been my experience at all.
All right, everybody breathe.
This is getting juicy.
Remember, ladies, you now have the power to send one of these guys home. Or maybe there's another option. I want to throw this Tommy curveball out there. Check this out.
I don't think I like this.
For the first time in Ready to Love history, I'm giving you the ability to give one man a second chance lifeline. That means nobody has to go home that week.
Okay.
But here's the catch, though. This decision must be agreed upon by all of you ladies.
Like a jury?
Wow.
And you will only be able to offer this second chance one time. So you got to use it wisely.
When Tommy says that we have a lifeline, that gave me a sense of relief. But, you know, it's going to be tough because we all would have to agree.
So this is what we're going to do. You're going to take these guys out, let them know what you ladies have decided. This part is never easy.
Oh, no.
Go in with honesty and respect.
Got it.
Ooh, that's it. I'll see y'all later.
All right, Tommy.
Not fabric softener. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Corvia. So I think I don't know if there's like a misunderstanding of what vulnerability is. Sharing something that aligns with something that you want for yourself does not equate vulnerability. You know what I mean? With Jeffrey, Demario said he wants to be a husband. Oh my gosh, he was vulnerable. Corvia, yeah, I'm looking to be a wife. I'm not looking for just monetary things. I really want to build with somebody. I was being vulnerable. Even Janique said she tends to compare men, and that was her bit of vulnerability. Do we not understand the term? Yeah. I'm about to do a quick Google search because maybe I'm the one who doesn't understand what vulnerability means. But I just know that these people are not giving it, whatever it may be. They're not giving vulnerable whatsoever. Damn, Lifeline going to save Blake's up, but please no. I hope not. I hope not. I really hope not. Oh, I really hope not. I'm looking forward to Blake being on the hot seat. What is this date with Sue Ann that you guys are talking? First of all, who is Sue Ann? Who is she? And what is this date that you guys speak of? They need to look up the correct definition of vulnerability. No, for real. Blake needs to go home. Yeah, absolutely. People are just shallow these days and don't know how to properly communicate. Honestly, Mo, that might be what it is, because the things that they're valuing as having deep conversations, I'm like, no, absolutely not. They clock it correctly with people like Tony. Tony does talk a lot about God and having a great relationship with Jesus Christ and stuff like that. But beyond that, we don't get much of him. And so for that, I can see how they're like, yeah, he likes vulnerability. Yes, we agree. But the people who you're claiming are being vulnerable, no. I was going to name a guy, like if they would have named so-and-so as being vulnerable, but I don't even know any guys who are being vulnerable. The only person who's really been vulnerable, and I don't want to equate the tears to vulnerability, but I do think she was being vulnerable, was Cynthia. That's really about it. That's really about it. Sue-Ann was with Blake on the bouncy date. Oh, okay. Got it. I wonder if Blake bothering Jeffrey was factual. I wonder if it was too. I feel like if you're going to say it, especially in that kind of environment, you better You better got the receipts, because you know after the show, these people are messy as hell. And they're going to be talking about, show me where I said that. Show me where I was being possessive. And I'm not going to lie, Blake being possessive does not surprise me whatsoever. The way that he walks like an entitled person, I wouldn't be surprised if he was entitled over a woman he's pursuing. And I haven't even seen him have a conversation with Jeffrey. So where this possession is coming from is beyond me. That's beyond me. I don't even know. We have to keep in mind that we only see bits and pieces of these scenes. Yes, absolutely. But still, they can give us something and they're giving us nothing. And sometimes you got to think maybe they're giving us nothing because there was nothing to give. Sometimes you can see a conversation between two people and you're just like, ooh, I feel like more happened here and we didn't get to see it. But like, I could tell that was a good date. Jonique and see, now y'all making me want to say Lipton. Nothing. Corvia and Granddaddy Peen. Nothing. Demario and Jeffrey. Nothing. 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 I feel like Jeffrey would add her own spin to the story. She seems a little dramatic. Okay. Okay. But you know, now she said it, so we're going to hear about it on these social media streets. So let's keep an eye out for that, everybody. Keep an eye out, come report back, and we can kiki together. Y'all know how it goes. If he's harassing her, Blake should go, but part of me really likes Blake. Ugh, Jeremy, please. He's just cute to look at. That's about it.
Hello. How are you? I was very happy to see Marcia because from the first day, I saw she was someone that has such a great energy. I was actually super
that's where
excited
Susu
to
comes
try and
from?
see what was behind that.
I hope you're happy to see me. I'm happy
I'm
to see
very happy to see you.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much effort I have to do because I'm like, my God,
No.
these are so beautiful. Like, I don't know how I cannot focus.
Now I feel like I need to go like this.
No, don't do that. Oh my God, I'm just admiring the view. You work for a reason, didn't you?
No, I like to look nice.
Exactly, and I'm telling you, it's nice.
Okay.
I feel like production should kick him off for misconduct.
Hello. Lady.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you.
Knowing that the ladies had a lounge today, I was actually pretty surprised that I received a call for a date. I thought we were on our way to happiness and making things great. So my ears kind of stood up and I was like, okay, what's really going on?
You look lovely as always.
Thank you. So I wanted to have our one-on-one time.
Okay.
Because I feel like, we need to talk more.
I am all ears.
So we met with Tommy today, the ladies and I. They had some concerns. And those concerns were you mentioning sex multiple times.
Too much.
They didn't know if you were here for the right reasons. They wanted to know more about you. And they felt like you kind of was on the surface.
I think if they tell you that sex is unimportant in a relationship, then they're lying to themselves.
It's important, but it's
All
not
this
everything.
For me is funny because I think it's a lack of maturity if they would think something like that.
Really?
Absolutely.
So today we met in the women's lounge.
Uh-huh.
And your name came up a lot.
Okay.
Some of the comments were that you're very combative, rough, and Jeffrey even said that you hate the process because you've already chosen her.
Here we
I thought
go.
we had a connection, so when she said that, I was like, okay. So, have you chosen Jeffrey?
I have not chosen Jeffrey.
Okay.
Okay, where'd you get that from?
I've had conversations with Jeffrey. It's very interesting to hear. Very shocking
She
to
also
hear.
said that you're very controlling.
I lived in France for
You
a long
did
time.
say that.
And I tried to explain that. They're much more open-minded there.
But just to give you a heads up, like for some women, we're not ready always to
No,
talk
I
about.
understand that.
So a few of the ladies felt like it was boastful, it wasn't reflective. Yeah.
That's why men are so different than women.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are very complicated in your thinking.
Yes, we
We're
are.
very simple in our thinking.
Yes,
the
you are
thing about being
simple-minded.
controlling, it was one of my fears, and it is the reason that I came in the way that I did. Like the goal was to not have this very conversation that we're having right now. So I
Really?
do
You
find it interesting.
anticipated this?
It's not that I anticipated it. I saw the opportunity for it to happen.
For misunderstanding, miscommunication.
Right. But I think that sometimes people get used to a certain approach from men, and I just don't provide that.
Well, after kind of hearing everything and everyone kind of coming together, we came to a decision.
Talking to the girls, they said their piece. Some felt like it was a red flag. They want to see more. But the red flags are big red flags. So they do not think you're ready to love.
Thank you, Jesus.
It's kind of disappointing because that's not at all who I am. But it's okay. It's a lesson in life. There was all this thing about me not be ready for love because I talked about sex. I think it's pretty hypocritical, but I understand if they feel this way. It's okay. I think culturally is where there was a clash. I went in, I was myself. I knew it was something new. It was something fresh.
Exactly.
I went for it.
Well, give me a hug.
Sure. So I would not change anything because I spoke the truth. Maybe I didn't find love on this process, but I'll find love in another process.
What other process?
You are still ready to love. I think you are, and I get to see it. So find whatever energy that you're comfortable moving, and, let them see you a little.
Gotcha. Understood.
Because I don't want you to leave.
The feedback I was okay with.
I
The
wanted
comments,
to
though, I was actually very bothered and somewhat hurt that some of these things were being said and presented because they just were flat out not true.
I'm telling you now, putting it out, I can't be everything for everyone. And to be honest, I may be, after the Jeffrey thing, I may be even a little more rough now, right? Just to kind of all right, we gotta set some boundaries here.
After talking to Blake, there's kind of an uncertainty in his eyes, which I'm definitely not used to seeing. I'm just hoping that he can hear me because I don't want him to go home. I'm glad that you didn't foreclose us all and just choose Jeffrey.
Next time on Ready to Love. I'm throwing y'all my Miami yacht toss.
I just want to give a toast.
Cheers to everybody. Cheers.
Like Tommy left us a little gift.
All right.
Hey.
Who was
I
that?
was instantly turned off.
Amazing.
I missed it.
Stop it.
Hey, I like that. That's real. There are some things that I've heard.
Why are you talking with me right now? You seem to have more of an explanation than Blake. He was like, I've never said that. She's never even been on my list. Some of us are ready to love. Jeffrey is ready to lie.
You guys have the option to give a second chance lifeline.
You gotta hold the lifeline, bro.
Who knows? Who might with another shorty? We're here now.
Okay, y'all relax.
Let's use the lifeline, man.
Could you imagine the plot twist that after all of this, the person behind the channel or the page Ready to Lie is Jeffrey? Could you imagine? That'd be very interesting. Okay, let's talk about both could have gone. Absolutely, both could have gone. Yeah, both could have gone for sure. Let's talk about Blake. The story, could it have been inflated? I think so. I think she had to have something to go off of. There's no way that it's completely untrue. And if it is, then Jeffrey, you need some help. But I think that there is some, nuggets of realness in the story, which is enough to be concerning for me because Blake, yeah, he is a harsh person as it is, and I do believe that he is entitled, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had this possessive spirit over him. So, yeah. There's no point of using a lifeline so early. Yeah, I agree. Definitely agree. Blake looked like he'd be on a mint condition or Bell Biv DeVoe. This is true. But yeah, I mean, he's a beautiful man. And I think he's used to that. I think he's used to being seen as the beautiful man who gets all the ladies or gets the ladies that he wants. And having that not be the reality here is maybe not sitting well with him. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just know that Blake is really hard to take to. Really hard to take to. Once again, Jeremy is always right. I called Jeffrey on the first. Did you? I I'm dead. Well, look at you, Jeremy, clocking the girls. Sue Ann shouldn't have mentioned Jeffrey's name. Yeah, I don't think she should have said the name. It is what it is. It happened. I don't even recall conversations between Blake and Jeffrey whatsoever. So I wonder where this connection is stemming from, to be honest with you. I don't know, because Jeffrey seems emotional and jumps to conclusions. Blake might not be lying. And here's the thing. I think that there is inflation on Jeffrey's side, but I don't believe she would just get this out of thin air. Thin air? If she does that, see, I was gonna make a comment, but it involved the kids, and we don't talk about people's children, so I'm not gonna say nothing like that. Sue Ann is right. Why lie on Blake? I don't know. Sue Ann is messy. Sue Ann is messy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's talk about Grandpappy Bean. This man. Like, it reminds me of that uncle at the cookout who you avoid by all costs, and then you ran into him in the kitchen, and now you feel like you just want to curl up and die because you know he's going to make a pass at you and nobody's around to save you. This is what it was giving. And I'm partially annoyed. No, I'm majorly annoyed at production at the fact that he was even casted, let alone allowed to stay this long, because if this was in a workplace, so many HR violations here. So many HR violations here. You're commenting on my breast as soon as you walk in and I sit down beside. No. 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 No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm looking at production very sideways because no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. And you want to run me? Yes, I'm very glad that he's gone. Oh, thank you, Bradley. I look very dusty today, but you always know how to make me feel nice. Yeah, so that's my gripe that I have with production. And then the gripe that I have with him as a person is the fact that he believes that there truly is a cultural, I mean, there could very well be. There's a lot of countries in Europe that are more sexually liberated than the North America. I was going to say the Americas, but I think it's just North America, to be honest with you. So I don't like that he used that as a justification, because at the end of the day, the way that you were speaking, Mr. Fabrice, was very crude, very predatory, very distasteful. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. Who's going to look at you and say, that's I almost said high value man. No, that's a man of good character. That's somebody that I could see myself building a life with. That's somebody who I want to father my children. That's somebody who I want to bring home to my family. Absolutely not. You are crude. You're crude, and it's disgusting. It's very off-putting. Sexual liberation does not mean cross conversation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Looks like we might not have to bring someone back for the reunion, especially to redeem themselves for even bringing his turned on self. Yeah. I hope they don't allow him to come back. I don't need to hear anything more from him. I don't want an explanation. I want nothing. I want him to be banned from the set. He really thought Paris would impress people. Paris is extremely liberated, but that's not on us. He is in North America now. But even regardless, the liberation does not mean that it's always in the forefront of your mind like that in conversation where the intention is to create lifelong relationships with somebody. You know what I mean? I don't think that sex should be a taboo topic. If y'all knew. If only y'all knew. I don't think that it should be, but I think that there's a time and a place, and he had expired the time. I feel like the first few times that he brought it up, okay, people understand this is very important to you. It is not everything in a relationship, but it's high up there on the list of priorities. We got it. What next? I did appreciate that on his date with Corvia, he didn't bring up sex at all. He talked about his business, how he was 27 when he sold. Was that when he sold it or when he started it? No, he started at 27, sold it at 37, I guess. So I'm like, okay, we're learning more about you. And then he reverted back to the sex thing. And I was just like, Papa was distasteful, very much so. But also in these Me Too days, we have to thank you, Mocha Mima. Thank you. And that's why I'm looking at production like, how did y'all let this slide? How did y'all let this slide? A 1-2 comment here, you know what I mean? We had people shifting uteruses back in the freaking DMV. You know what I mean? But this was, it was too much. He didn't have to talk about how many women he's been with to get that point. Yeah, I don't know. And then also to say the fact that the women felt uncomfortable talking about it meant that they were immature. Time and place. You're a grown man. This is very embarrassing. So he is 46 and he sold it in 2014. He said he sold it in 2014. Ooh, I can't do the math on that. Please do it for me. Be natural. I'm a little slow right now. Was he ever married? Did he have kids? I think it's a no to both of those. Mr. Viagra is so sexed up he probably thinks me too. I don't know if it's okay to laugh at that. I don't I'm crying. That was good. That was good. Yeah. Yes, he definitely needs to go to a nursing home, freaking Shady Pines or something. Like, no, seriously, it's just error in my mind. My mind is fried. My mind does not know what to do right now. Men love calling women immature when they don't get what they, and isn't that an interesting situation that happens all the time? And this is how you never know who somebody truly is until they don't get their way. That's when they show their true colors. And the fact that a lot of guys like to revert to, well, you're ugly anyways. Well, she was immature. Well, I didn't like A, B, C, and D, but you were with her though. But you pursued her though. But you spoke to her though. You're only upset that things didn't work out in your favor. So I don't know if you thought this was a swingers getaway or whatever, but the fact that nobody reciprocated your sexual energy, now those women are immature. As a consensus, they agreed that you were crude and crass. As a group. They are all immature? Come on now. Come on, Fabrice. Come on. Anyways, being in your 50s isn't the problem. Acting like somebody's know-it-all grandpa is not cool. And he doesn't even... I don't even think he understands how he comes off. Like, if I were to see you at an event, I'm staying minimum 50 feet away. Minimum. I don't even want your aura around me. It's uncomfortable. It's unnerving. Like, no, don't want it. Don't want any part of it. No, thank you. Thinking of Tori makes me wonder where Mocha. Thank you. Male ego is fragile AF. Absolutely. More so for somebody who probably hasn't been checked the majority of his life, and that's why Fabrice talks the way that he talks. He might be used to being seen as the Casanova guy. That's why he brings up Paris a lot. He brings up, what was it, Giorgio Armani? Was it Armani? What was it? Whatever company that he worked for, because women look at that like, oh, wow, man of status. I want to pursue that. Honey, that's not the case. Your prime is done. Your prime is over. You're now the creepy uncle. You're now the pervy grandpa. Sorry. Sorry. Yes, I'm leaving. If 50 feet away is not good enough, I'm leaving the event. And I'm also calling the police. Calling the police. Oh my goodness. He looks like the kind of guy who approaches you when you're drinking wine wrong or using a wrong fork. Most likely. I think the girl crying wasn't being vulnerable. She's not over someone or is having a hard time getting over a broken heart. I don't think she is ready. I think she wants someone to make it better. See, here's the thing, Steve Sky, and that's why, like, I didn't want to necessarily say that the tears made me feel like the conversation was vulnerable. I do think that she shares more than the other people, but something about her also gives me, this is a representative. This is the way that she wants to be, but there's something under the surface, which of course it's only the 3rd week. There's something under the surface that is not, I don't know. I don't know. I just think there's more to Cynthia that she doesn't want us to know yet. And that's okay. You're well within your rights to keep your personal life personal. It's your personal life. But yeah, something about it is giving more to the story. Crying so soon is definitely interesting to me. She was crying hard too. But in her defense, she didn't want to. She didn't want to cry. She didn't want to cry on camera, more specifically. She's crying because she's acting possibly. Ooh. Cynthia, girl, come over here and defend yourself, because the people them don't believe the tears. The people them do not believe the tears. So who are we liking on the show? Lakeisha, that is, ask a different question. I can't even give you an answer. Who are we liking? I want to say I like Mercedes, but the people that she's picking is like, I want to say I like Sue-Ann, but the people that she's picking, I'm like, I still like, I think his name is Anthony. I haven't seen him since episode 1. I don't know where this man went, but that's the only person that I could truly say I like, for real. Yeah, she was getting a little emotional in the ladies' lounge too. So I don't know. Maybe her emotions are always like right there on the surface, and it doesn't take much to boil over. Kind of like, what's the girl's name from last season? Shakira. You like Morgan? I like Morgan, but I'm sorry. It's the never been in love or never knowing the feeling of love. Like, even me, I've never been in love, but I've seen somebody where I'm just like, I could spend the rest of my life with you. Like, I have that feeling, and it's not because of things that are on a list or anything like that. It's just like, I can see the love here being lifelong and romantic and you know. But yeah, to have never experienced that is one thing. To never even have had the feeling or even the thought that you felt that way, I'm like, I don't know, it's giving emotionally unavailable. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I like Lyndon with Johnny. Honestly, they can go together and leave us alone. They could go together and leave us alone. We like Mark Anthony, and Lind. Who was we? Listen, you can split those two in half, the Lipton and the Mark Anthony, and just leave me with Anthony. I like Anthony. That's about it. That's about it. And I wish I could like Tony, but Tony don't come no more. He's not giving us. He's I love that you love Jesus. And then what? And even Jesus had hobbies. Even Jesus had friends. Jesus had stories. Parables for days. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on. Demario is cool. I just think he's barking up the wrong tree with Jeffrey. Or maybe the right tree, because it seems like she's willing to take him in like a stray dog. I don't think that he'd be able to provide the things that she's looking for or needs. So yeah, I do like him. I just wish he would pursue somebody more on par. So real question, do you really know? Not know? No, I don't know. Okay, let me look it up. Hold on. Because clearly it's bothering you. Is he an actor or something? Who's Laz Alonso? Oh gosh. Oh, yes. Jumping the broom. Yes. I know that man. I know him. That's not a name you hear often after. That's what I'm saying. Like, when was the last time he was in something? I couldn't even tell you. He is cute. He's very cute. Very nice. You like Mark Anthony? I haven't seen anything wrong with him. It's just when I'm introduced to somebody in a certain way, it's really hard for me to dissociate that. The same thing happened last season with Samson, and then it turned out to be true anyways. So I'm just like, I need them to show me things that go against those negative first impressions that I have to be fully sold on them. So I'm waiting. I got any love Jones like Lorenz Tate. Yeah, it's cute. He's little, but he's cute. Cynthia seems very rehearsed to me. Agreed. I'm not sure of any of the women or men at this point. Yeah. She presents very, very well. Very, very well. And I'm not surprised that the guys look at her like, wow, breath of fresh air. Because girl, she got the script down. I tell you. He was on the date with the Cocoa Puff guy. What's his name? Andre. They had the painting date. That's who she is. And the Oscar goes too. I don't have trust issues and believe half the cast got baggage anyway. Facts. They likely do. I need them to leak next week's episode. Yeah. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I would love to see the men actually open up. I don't think I've seen any semblance of vulnerability from any of the men. I think there was a little bit of it with Lyndon, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't fully paying attention to that date. I was just put off by the fact that he was trying to kiss the girl. So yeah. Cynthia has been working on her oh my goodness, you guys. Child, the streets are saying Blake is... What streets? Which avenue? Was it a crescent? Tell us. The boulevard needs to start speaking. What streets? Mercy. I wish the woman would ask, of course, allegedly, always allegedly. I wish one of the women would ask him about the, I'm done. Yeah, let's talk about that, Chindy. Blake said, I see your impression about me. I raised you. I'm like, wait, hold on. You're going to be more? So we're telling you this is a point of improvement, and you're going to tell us you're just going to emphasize that characteristic. I don't understand the rationale here. I get being put off by what Jeffrey's saying about you, but if anything, use that as an opportunity to show the other women that you really aren't that way, to show the other women that I'm not locked off over there. I don't know what she's talking about. Maybe this is why you guys aren't trying to get to know me, but let me show you that I am open. I can be vulnerable. I can be softer and, you know, yeah, I don't know. It's very scary. Very scary. He's definitely controlling per his military background, per his rigidness too. Okay, actually, Aubrey. Okay. I'm still hoping for a baby mama to come out and spill some hello. Because you know they come in. After the reunion, if they even wait that long, you know it's coming. Blake is a walking warning label. Don't do it. Caution tape all around that boy. Oh yes, Blake has three baby mamas, but alleges that children in single parent households are broken. So I don't know if that was a shot at his children or listen, nobody's safe when it comes to nobody is safe when it comes to Blake. His own children can get the smoke. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Oh, I thought it was 3 women. Oh. But he got them 3 kids, though, that's for sure. Anybody can get it. He said, you're my child? Oh, you're broken. Madness. Three different broken homes. Craziness. Craziness. And you know what's crazy about that? I really do think it's 3 different women, because I think he said the children are, wasn't it like 23, 16, and 9 or something like that? Like the years are just so spread apart. I highly doubt, unless he spun the block maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. You know that guy, what movie was that? When Michael Ealy was dangling the, was it Michael Ealy? Was dangling the, was it Michael Ealy? It was either Michael Ealy or Terrence Howard. One of the men with the eyes was dangling the kids out the window. It's that energy. Very scary business, guys. There you go. For colored girls. Yeah. Scary. Scary business. He gives me that energy. Yeah. His kids were from 3 different times of his life. Ugh. Can't stand him. Beautiful man. But, ugh. Goodness sakes. A movie I'll never watch. Very traumatizing. Very traumatizing. It's still taking me a long time to look at Michael in the eyes, honestly. Not me calling him Michael like I know the man. They look the same. Apparently those times when yeah, because for it to happen 3 times, I mean, sir. 1, I'll give you a pass. 2nd time, okay, now be careful. 3, this is intentional. This is intentional. This is intentional. Or he got faulty ones, but who's asking? Definitely not us. We do not want to know, honey. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Anyways. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. I love it. I love it. Lyndon is giving me Randall. I see it. I see it. And then also, what's his name, who was with Liz a few seasons back? It's all the similar energy. Scary. Scary. That thing thangin' with all them kids, it must be. Must be. You know what they say about them skinny men? Talking from experience. Okay, no, I'm done. I'm sorry. I have one. I hate you guys. Why? Oh God, we do this every Friday. Why? I have one kid and making money, but where are people getting all this money for all these kids? Kids are expensive, and that's why I'm saying Mr. Demario is seeing a meal ticket. He said, "Hold on, you got 3 kids and you finance these kids all by yourself." Well then, call me stepdaddy. Okay. Daddy D. Daddy Demario. How you doing, kids? That's what I'm telling you. He's looking for a come up. Please. That man is not going to provide for no 3 children. Talking about. I'm more like SZA. Honey, I'm like SZA too. It was just a momentary lapse of judgment, but then I also didn't regret it after the fact. Anyways, moving on. Y'all are going to see the good in Lyndon by the end of this. I swear. I hope so, Ashley. I hope so for your sake. Because right now it's giving dusty. Dusty. Very dusty. Which lady has 3 kids? Jeffrey, the lady who was on the horseback riding date with with Osmond. What with Demario? Y'all, I can't even think right now. You say you got 3 kids, and I'm like, how much money you make? Multiple 6 figures? Must be. Osmond, you're in my head right now. I can't even like think. Your name is just, you know. Is he paying? Not is he paying your bill? Alexis, stop it. Stop. Did you see the promo Mark Anthony kissing Jeffrey? What chapter did I miss? Like, I think she needs attention. And that's why I'm not sold on this whole like Jeffrey's wife material. Excuse me. Really? Okay. I'm yet to see it, but okay. I've never been a wife and I've never been looking for a wife. So who am I? What do I know about wife material? But yeah, I don't know. Not child support checks in America barely cover gas. Demario's giving relaxed wardrobe, and he said he's a fashion guy. I'm yet to see the fashion. Where are the looks, sir? Where are the looks? Oh, she lying because she's broken? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she's lying, and I don't know why she would lie if she is lying. I don't know. She presents well, but behind closed doors, she's something else for sure. Which she? Jeffrey? If you wife material, why you ain't a wife? Let me... Ooh. Ooh. Am I hungry? I'm scared to answer the question, Bradley. I don't know where this is going. Am I hungry? I don't... You want to send me some food? I don't know. I'm scared to answer the question. I don't know. No, I'm not hungry. No. I'm not hungry. Oh, man. Oh, boy. So many people on this season have 3 kids. What a coincidence. And remember the last time we had a 3 kids saga? Mr. Dante. And then Miss Pink Glow Glam Super Smash Bros. Mario Kart came on this here YouTube with her 50,000 lives talking about this 3 kids situation. So... yeah, not is Fabrice. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, the burp. Yes, yeah. I'm currently eating. So, yeah, that's what's happening here. Aisha was doing a lot, you guys. Alicia, not Alicia. What's her name? What's her name? No, it is Alicia. Yeah. Pink Dog Glam, same thing. I said it. That's what I said. That's what is the difference between I said and what you just said? Same thing. You knew exactly what I was talking about. Pink Go Glam / Bros. Mario Kart. Same person. Healed and healing. Barely the two can be true. No, they can't. I guess. Okay, I'll give it to her. I have no idea what happened to her. She was doing too much, Mocha Mima. Listen, I would clock into the live, go register myself at the freaking at Service Ontario, make a meal for my 5 family members, like clean out the garage, come back and she's still on the 2nd story. I said, girl, how long are we going to be here? 3 days? I'm confused. I'm eating stew, chicken, and rice and peas. According to what Blake said last Friday, that would mean her kids are broken. So why do you want... V, you are on to... V? You're making points. V, you are making points. If your belief is that children in single-parent households are broken, why would you want to associate with a woman like that? You already are looking down at her family dynamics. Or maybe he thinks he can be the vigilante to come in and save them. Don't know. But you are making points. Yeah, that woman could talk, child. Let me tell you. She could talk. I wasn't even following her and she would pop up on my page. And I said, damn, Aisha, on the show, I really liked you. But post-show, good God. Give it a rest. When you said Byron Cage, I read Brian McKnight. I said, what song is that? I don't know that song. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. If y'all got something else y'all want to talk about, let me know. But other than that, we gonna clock out. They'll put the three gets together and make holes from the broken pieces. Yeah, them coming together is now a 6 and 8 person household. 4 to 8 is a big jump, you know. Wow. You want a life update, chat? You right. You're owed it. You guys are owed it. It has been a long time. It'll be on the second channel though, because I told y'all I'm not getting Zimmy broke up. Zimmy broke up. Math say you comes at the end of the month. Zimmy broke up? Are you talking about a different Zimmy? I don't know. What are you talking about? They broke up? And when I was clocking that relationship, everybody wanted to call me a hater. That means I gotta watch Murad Morales' channel. Okay, anyways. I know. Anyways, guys, always love Fridays with you. I am going on a trip in a few weeks, so there might be a week or two where we don't convene, but don't worry, I'll let you know about it beforehand. And yeah, that'll be the case. Give them a sec. Anyways, like Osmond said, good night. Y'all have a great week. Deuces. We're not gonna talk about that man over here because y'all might end up canceling me.